Hello, P4 students. Welcome to Math 4. This is Miss Claire, and we are now on chapter 5. In this video, you will learn 2D shapes. So, you will study lesson 1, combine 2D shapes, and lesson 2, make tessellation. Are you familiar with tessellation? So, stay tuned, and I will discuss to you what is a tessellation. Come on, P4, let's start. Look at this picture. Take a look. This is a photo of a honeycomb. Bees store honey in them. What have you seen in the honeycomb? What have you observed? Yes, there are patterns. So the spaces in the honeycomb in this honeycomb form a pattern of shapes. What have you noticed about the shapes? All the shapes are the same. They are equal. So this kind of pattern, children, is what we call a tessellation. There are no gaps and the shapes does not overlap. So later on in this video, you will learn more about tessellation. Let's start with lesson A or lesson 1, combine 2D shapes. Take a look. The learning outcome for this video is to investigate what shapes can be made if two or more shapes are combined and analyze their properties, including reference to tessellation. So look at the different shapes here. How many different shapes are there? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are shapes. Okay, do you know the names of these shapes? Which of these shapes are polygons? Are you familiar with polygons? What is the difference between 2D shapes and polygons? So stay tuned before and we will discuss this one by one. Okay, let's continue. Tanya joins two pieces of wood to build a door. Each piece of wood has a different shape. The dotted line shows where Tanya joined the pieces. Take a look here. So children, we can combine two shapes to make a new one. What are the shapes that Tanya combined to make the door of her house? Take a look. This door has one curved edge. Then it has one straight edges. Or no, there are two straight edges and three vertices. Is this shape a polygon? A. Children, a polygon is a shape with at least three straight sides and vertices. Vertices means the corners of the shapes. It has no curved sides. So take a look this door. It has a half circle shape. So this is not a polygon because a polygon should have all straight lines. It has no curved lines. But if we will only focus with the one shape, the rectangle, this one, this is a polygon. This is not a polygon because it has a curved side. Okay, before? Let's continue. Okay, what shape will Joe get? Take a look. Joe has some square pieces of wood. He joins three of the pieces. What shape does he get from the three square pieces of wood? Take a look. What shape did he make out of three squares? Joe gets a rectangle. We can combine two or more same shape to make bigger shapes. What if we will only combine two squares? Is it still a rectangle? Yes. Is a rectangle a polygon? Of course. A rectangle is a polygon. How about the square? The square is also a polygon because it is consist of four straight lines. It has no curved lines. Okay? Let's continue. What shape did Nora form? Take a look. Nora draws triangle A on the grid below. She draws another triangle by rotating triangle A to get a new shape. What is the new shape formed? This is the triangle A. She rotates this triangle to get a new shape like this. So it has new triangle. So we have now, it is consists now of two triangle, triangle A and triangle B. What happened? When Nora rotates triangle A, she gets triangle B, which has the same shape and size as triangle A. The two triangles form a larger triangle which has different shape. So the new shape is a, yes, this is still a triangle but different shape and larger from the previous triangle. Other figures can you make using these triangles, using two triangles? If you know, you can share that during our class. Okay, before? Okay, let's move on. Let's study lesson 2, make a tessellation. The learning outcome is to investigate what shapes can be made if two or more shapes are combined and analyze their properties including reference to tessellation. Look at this shape, this table. That this table, children, is in a shape of hexagon. It has 6 sides. One, this is one side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A shape with 6 sides is what we call a hexagon. All the tables in Jai's restaurant have the same shape, like this. Describe the shape of its table with, okay, take a look. So this table has a shape of a hexagon. So all the tables in the restaurant have this kind of shape. Now, take a look. Jai needs to join 5 of these tables together. How can he do it so that there are no gaps? Okay, so we are going to combine these 5 tables together and let's see during our class how does it look like when we put all these 5 shapes together. Okay, next, tessellation patterns. A builder builds a path of by combining tiles. The tiles form a tessellation pattern. Each tile is called the unit shape. Take a look. So this one here, this one is what we call a unit shape. Then the builder combined it to make a path like this. So what have you observed? So we can join many of the shape without any gaps or overlaps. This shape can tessellate, so there is no gaps or empty spaces here. And the shape does not overlapping with each other. So this kind of pattern is what we call a tessellation. A tessellation is a pattern wherein we can combine shapes without gaps and without overlapping. So do you have any other different way to improve or to continue this tessellation? Okay, let's discuss that during our class. Okay, some shapes, children, they will not tessellate. Not all shapes, not all 2D shapes will tessellate. For example, take a look here. One circle, if you have more than one circle, if we will try to combine them, there are gaps here. Okay? There are gaps. Remember, a tessellation has no gaps. Now, if we will going to move it closer, what will happen? There are overlapping of the shapes here. Remember, a tessellation will not overlap. So, if we will form a tessellation using a circle, we actually cannot form because there are gaps between the circles when we put them together. If we close the gaps, the shapes will overlap. So circles do not tessellate. Now think of another shape that will not tessellate and we will discuss it during our class. Okay, before I have here another examples of tessellations. Check each figure. As you observe, the shapes have no gaps and they did not, or all the shapes does not overlaps, right? So these are the tessellations. Take a look here. I have here 3 figures. Figure 1, figure 2, and figure 3. One of this figure is not a tessellation because there are some gaps. If you know, give your answer during our class. Okay, P4, that's all about 2D shapes, combining 2D shapes and making tessellation. I will discuss more about this lesson during our class. Thank you for watching and I hope that you have learned a lot in this video. Always remember to stay safe and healthy. God bless everyone and have a great day.